been a while. How are you guys? Let me know if you are catching me live, and let me know if you're catching the replay. And let me know where you're listening from. My name's Mandy. I'm a ketogenic health coach and nutrition expert. I help people do the ketogenic lifestyle as a lifestyle simply and easily because I call it Kiss Keto. So this live video is going to go horribly wrong or really well. It's about turning people's opinions of you into like a positive one, and it's gonna be super vulnerable. So one, forewarning, I probably will cry, and two, I just think this is something that people need to hear, and because we all deal with it and we all get told things that we don't want to hear, and instead of like having it ruin your night, I think it's important to just bring it to the forefront, and just call it all out. And I'm just gonna show you a tool that I have learned that has really helped me. And yeah, so if you're excited about that, give me some thumbs up and some hearts, and then if you get value out of this at any point, please share. I would appreciate it, and tag some friends that you think could hear it too. That would be cool. So I'm just going to get right into it. Shelly, it's really hard for people to ruin my night. Well, Shelly, that's awesome. But I'm a very sensitive person. Let's go for that one. I know I'm like come off as like tough and whatever at some point, but you know, realistically I am a sensitive Sally. If you're a sensitive Sally, put sensitive Sally in the comments, because let's all just relate to each other, you know? I just have feels, you know? And that's not always like a good thing, but you know, I'm a boss when I need to be a boss, and I'm, you know, sensitive Sally when I have feels. So, and then I have I'll just go right into it. If you guys are ready, let me know. So I have a group, and if you're not in my group yet and want to learn about keto, I will pop the group in there as well. And in my group and online, I present information that is science-based, that is things that I've learned and things that I understand. And I just really tell people how I do the ketogenic lifestyle and what works for me. And it just so happens that a lot of other people feel like it works for them too. But all of this stuff does work because it's based in science. And I just give people tools to, you know, decide for themselves. And I also bring in experts for them to decide for themselves. And I had someone today argue with me for a good while about electrolytes and the trace minerals that I use and pink sea salt. Not going to really go into like all the details, but it was just a back and forth petty conversation. And in my group, for those that are in my group, say how high vibe and positive I am in my group. There's thousands of other groups that are festering and mean and whatever. And I just don't allow like pettiness in the group. And it's not because I can't stand to argue with someone. It's because I just don't need petty negativity in the group. So, after this whole thing happened, this person sent me a personal message, and I'm going to read it out loud. And this is probably where it's gonna get a little sad. So, but I'm gonna tell you how I even though I'm reading it out loud, I'm telling you what I did to make it better. That's the whole point of the video. So this person says, why did you delete the post about electrolytes? It appears that whenever someone doesn't agree with you or the products you are always pushing on people, that you turn off comments, delete the thread, or block the person. Nobody can have a different opinion than you. You claim that you want to help coach people, but you really are only about selling. You appear to be a true definition of a narcissist. You get on your videos, fidget with your hair, and you are more interested on showing and telling people that you are drinking your electrolytes and your ketones than anything else. That's why you do the videos. Not to help anyone, just a way to manipulate your way into their lives to sell them your products. So I said, thank you for your opinion. I appreciate your feedback and I wish you well on your journey. So my point of reading this out loud, okay, well, I'll go to that in a second. I got really upset, right? Because that shit's hard to hear, right? So, but when you remove the emotion from it and really just read it out loud, like I'm sure if I read it over and over and over again, it's just words, and those words trigger me for whatever reason. But what I'm getting upset because I probably still need to do more of this practice. But my point is, you can reframe this to be happy. And I appreciate everyone that's giving me comments. I see them and I will respond soon. And I fidget with my hair, I know. It's something I do. I'm putting this out there because I'm not the only person that gets shitty comments. Not online, but in offline too, right? It's so easy to sit behind a computer or just lash out on someone or do whatever, you know? And that's fine. But what this person is saying isn't true. And like, I have to reframe that and to sentences that are applicable to me. So I took what this person said and reframed it. And I'm going to read you what I have to say. And it's basically something that I'm going to put out and read to myself when, you know, someone's being negative. So, because basically, like, me being upset right now is not really, like, me, because, like, obviously, cognitively, I'm, like, an adult and aware. And this applies for everyone. I appreciate the comments, but I just want you to think about a time that, you know, you get frustrated or you just, like, be like, F this, I don't feel like doing this, or whatever. That's, like, what I've learned is, like, your ecosystem. And me being upset right now is, like, my 15-year-old, like, younger self, right? So in order to like get back anchored into my adult self, I wrote out some rules and like statements as an adult that are very matter of fact. And I want you guys to do this for yourselves. Anytime that you feel like you're getting shit on, just reframe it, right? So what I wrote about myself and is what I'm going to tell myself is I'm an excellent and knowledgeable coach. I lead with my heart to help as many people who are ready to make changes. I am transparent, honest, and trustworthy. I extend my hand and heart to help others, but not everyone will accept it. I give people tricks, tips, tools, and supplements that will make their journey easier because they work and are backed by scientific research. Plus, they're fucking awesome. I give people the option to utilize these tools I passionately believe in, but at the end of the day, it's their choice. My appearance is my appearance, and I love myself for it. When I'm nervous, I fidget with my hair, and it's something I am aware of and that I'm working on. So that's it. I kind of just wrote it out right before I got on. But my point is to take the negative to the positive and just flip it. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. But, like, I could sit here and I can dwell on this and I could be really, really, really upset. But I just chose to, like, rewrite it and reframe it and just, who cares? You know, they're just words. I can read these out loud and they sound silly. The more you read them out loud, the more they're silly, right? So I just think that this is something that everyone needs to hear. I like to be probably very, very, very transparent that this wasn't like a pity thing. This was like, hey, this stuff happens, and this happens to moms, dads, kids. Like, imagine like what little kids like getting bullied, you know, and it's like we're supposed to be grown adults. So it's just a statement to say, fuck it. Sorry if there's kids listening, but like, it's just words. And I just think reframe things. And if you're in a situation where like you're not hearing what you're hearing and you want to run away, that's okay. But like, go back and rewrite stuff to tell yourself that like you're freaking awesome. So that's all I have. Nothing on keto really related tonight. I just thought this was an important lesson. If you guys got value out of this, please share and comment below. And I love you all for the support and amazingness. You are really awesome. And I should add this to my list as well. I'm fortunate enough to have amazing, loving, caring people in my group and in my life. So I appreciate you guys so much, and I will catch you next time. Bye.